Peace family, Queen here. In this training, I'm going to go through and walk you through step by step my sales formula. And you can overlay this sales formula and you can apply it to any sales situation, whether it be online or offline, person to person, face to face. It doesn't really matter. If you have all of these components to your sales process, then at the end of the day, it should equal out to a sale for you, okay? So we're gonna go through and we'll break this down, and I'll be adding to these slides as we go through here to expound and to clarify, all right? So TA plus AMS plus 8 TP plus CO equals sales. Okay, so let's break down each and every single one of these components. All right, let's move here to the next slide. So let's bold this actually. All right, so TA is your target audience, okay? So depending on what it is that you are selling or marketing, I want to put a text box here, and then we will do that as such. All right, so your message, offer, promotion, whatever it is, needs to match the audience you are targeting. All right, now this should make sense. It should make common sense. However, sometimes I see online that it doesn't necessarily make common sense for people. So you may see, I'll give you an example. I'll give you a real world example. So let's just say, and this is one of my clients, but we obviously aren't going to name names or anything like that. But this particular client was targeting a product to his email list, and his email list came through, he built the email list on the premise of health tips and weight loss tips. And so, any type of product or service around that particular idea, whether it be weight loss, some health and things like that, as long as the offer was good and things like that, and he's been nurturing his email list and all this kind of stuff, should have a certain level of conversions. However, he decided to actually send like a make money offer, and that's a whole niche within itself, right? And it didn't convert well. And so we chatted about it and talked about it, and one of the things that we found out pretty quickly was that there was a target mismatch, right? So the offer that was going to his list wasn't in alignment with what those people, wanted to hear about or to read about, on his email list. So you have to ensure that whatever offer it is that you're selling, whether it be real estate, whether it be life insurance, whether it be an online money-making program, it needs to actually align, and it needs to resonate with the audience that you're sending it to, okay? It's the same premise with, say you're running a Facebook ad, right? And you're going in and you're selecting your particular audience. There's a section where you can run your ads on an interest-based demographic. And so that interest, again, it's the same thing. It must align and resonate with what your offer, promotion, or service or product is, okay? So I hope that's very clear for you. So targeted audience is the first piece of the formula. So if you have that correct, then we'll move to the next step, right? So the next step in the formula is AMS, okay? So what is AMS? AMS is, let me grab this here just to, so I don't have to do this all over again. And we can just, all right. So AMS is your automated marketing system. Now we're in 2024. We're in the age of automation. We're in the age of flow charts, workflow. We're in the age of artificial intelligence. There's really no excuse for you not to have some sort of automated marketing system tied into what it is that you're selling. Okay, it really makes no sense in this day and age. Perhaps you just don't know, how to do it. But when I say an automated marketing system, I'm talking about email marketing. I'm talking about SMS marketing. I'm talking about voicemail drops. I'm even talking about paid ads. And those can be Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, even Google PPC. Okay? So let's see, email marketing, SMS marketing, voicemail drops, paid ads, and we'll just put AI because that includes a lot. A lot, all right? So, you have to remember that in the sales buying process, it really doesn't matter what it is that you're selling. 97% that number could be higher. So 97% of people are not ready to buy whatever it is that you're selling. It may not even be anything financial. It could be that they're just not in that headspace. It's on their list, but it's way down the line, or they're not even aware that they need to actually buy the service, right? Some of you that are clients of mine in the real estate and mortgage industry, you literally have to educate your particular client or customer. You have to educate them on the fact that they need your service, right? And they possibly need your service right now, and they just don't know. We have a product offering like that as well, excuse me, where we help clients to get out of debt, about 20 to 25 years sooner than most of the people that are on the 30-year track, right? They're not even aware that they need this particular service. So we have to educate them. How do we educate them? We educate them through automated marketing systems. So through email marketing, educating them, on-demand webinars, SMS text marketing, sending them to on-demand webinars to educate them even more, voicemail drops going to their cell phones to educate them about, what it is that we're doing, blah, 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 paid ads, and also, like I said, AI. So you must have an automated marketing system that's doing all of this marketing for you on your behalf, okay? All right, so we have the TA plus the AMS, so the targeted audience plus the automated marketing system. And the next thing is ATP. What is ATP? Well, ATP is, let me do this, copy this, we'll go here. All right, so what is ATP? It's 8 different touch points. What are touch points? Touch points are, in marketing terms, it just means how many times you've actually corresponded with the prospect, right? So we just talked about SMS marketing, we just talked about voicemail drops, we just talked about paid ads. All of these are different touch points, right? So these are the various marketing methods. How many times your potential prospect, client, customer, whatever you want to call them, has seen your message, okay? This is really key because you have to remember 97% of people, 97% or better, are not in the I need to buy this right now, I need to get this service right now, I need to get this product right now. Right? You have a small percentage of people that are right in the state of buying, meaning swiping the credit card, right? Or sending the wire or whatever it may be. It's a small percentage. So without the automated marketing system in place, you can't do the education, you can't do the 8 touch points, right? It's a minimum of 8 touch points. Some of you may be in industries where it's more, some of you may be in industries where it's less, but on average, it's about 8 touch points that a person needs to see, needs to have before they can say, okay, I need this, I want this, and you're the person that I'm gonna buy it from, or you're the person that I'm gonna do business with, all right? So we have targeted audience plus automated marketing system plus 8 touch points. And let's move to the next. Let me just copy this real quick. All right, so what's next here is CO. Now what is CO? CO is our converting offer, right? So let me just tell you this. You can have all of these things, right? You can have the targeted audience, you can have the automated marketing system, you can have the 8 touch points. But if your offer is crap, it's not going to convert. Plain and simple, right? If your offer is crap, it's not going to convert, right? Or let's say in the online space, you know, it could convert, but you'll have a lot of disputes. You'll have a lot of refund requests, right? For my real estate, my mortgage clients, when we get to this point, if you're not, you know, building, you know, yourself, right, to be that great leader and professional in your particular industry, you know, these people, you know, you can't really refund a real estate deal or a mortgage, but, you know, you better believe that you're not going to get referrals and you're not going to get those people for the lifetime of, you know, all of their real estate purchases and maybe all of their refis that they may do. So you have to always look at the end product, and that end product, if you're in a service-based business, is you at the end of the day. It's really you. So you want your offer to be as polished as it can, and you're always going to be tweaking and making it better. But if you have a converting offer, I'll give you an example. There's an offer that we market on the internet right now. It's a $900 price point. That particular offer converts about, well, I'll say for every 20 people, right? So there's a whole flow to get to the end of the number when you look at the percentage ratio for a converting offer when you're talking about online marketing. But from the front part, people that come to our website, for every 20 people that opt in and give us their real email address, for every 20 people that opt in and give us their real email address, and we send them through this process because we target our audience, we have an automated marketing system, we give them 8+ touch points, right? And the offer converts 1 out of 20. So 1 out of 20 converts into a $900 sale. So one of the things that you really have to look at, and you have to track these metrics also, and this is a whole nother you know, session, if you will, just on metrics, to understand what your metrics are. And then once you understand the math on your sales process, it makes things a lot easier. So if you haven't figured out these numbers, like how many people you need to talk to, how many people need to come to your website, how many bookings do you need to have, how many loan apps do you need to have, you need to know these metrics, right, to understand, you know, if I get X amount of people in front of my offer, then how many sales does that produce? But all the other things need to actually be in place as well. So when you have your targeted audience, you have an automated marketing system, you have at minimum 8 touch points plus a converting offer, you can almost guarantee a sale at the end of the day. You can almost guarantee a sale at the end of the day. Now, along the roads of your business and your tenure and your journey, you're going to be tweaking these things, right? Especially in the automated marketing system, because you'll find, you know, one of those systems, 2 of those systems work better than all the other ones, right? So obviously you would want to throw more money, throw more marketing dollars into those systems that work a whole lot better, okay? So this is the formula. Please let me know if you have questions on it. Leave comments if you are actually viewing the video portion of this, or if you're listening to the podcast, you can also leave a comment as well, and we'll do our best to make sure that we clarify everything. But at the end of the day, even with this formula, you know, you can have this formula, you can have converting off, you can have all of these different things. At the end of the day, you also have to look in the mirror. You have to also make sure that you are, just as you're tweaking your processes and maybe your marketing, you know, methods and things like that, you're also going to have to tweak yourself, and you're going to have to grow, right? You're going to have to grow into this being, whatever it is, whatever that successful, you know, being is for you. You're going to have to tweak, continue to grow, and continue to get better. All right. So I will see you all in the next video, in the next podcast. Have a great day. Bless up.